Hello to my Taurians. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Let's get right into it. All right, so this is a time of creativity. The moon is moving from Gemini into Cancer. So that's going to be affecting your heart chakra and also the sacral chakra. So somebody is feeling quite creative. A lot of people are feeling quite creative, right? So be drawn from some inspiration. So you're grateful for everything. I am as source, the source factor, right? So I am, right? So the great I am. So at the root, somebody is really thinking about what you want to create. So you be drawing some inspiration, maybe getting outside, taking a walk in nature, hugging a tree, taking your shoes off and putting your feet in the sand if you're on the beach or in the soil, recharging from the earth, picking up some energy from that so far. Let's get an angel number. Already prayed over everyone's cards. So, give me a second. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's see. See what angel number we have for you. 251. Listen. So be open to hearing good advice. When you hear good advice, you'll hear it more than once. So from multiple sources. So right now, be alert. Your angels are giving you a message, channeling it through the people and places around you. So listen carefully today to all patterns and signs as they are messages. And it's up to you to find a common link. There is good advice to be uncovered. So 251. So 251. All right. So yeah, you may want to go out, touch the grass, get out in nature. You're an earth sign, right? So, right. So maybe go out if you're at work, maybe go out for lunch. I'll get some scenery. Right. Source may have a message for you. Just in terms of like things may come to you like in terms of like creating something new that could be a great money idea. The moon, like I said, something new that you're learning that could be very prosperous for you. You all are ruled by Venus, the goddess of love, pleasure, art, music, aesthetics. You can find something to create like there's something that's beautiful for you. So let's see. Yeah, be open to listening to some good advice. Yep, more money is coming in soon. See, there it is. Pray and meditate. Somebody's been praying for some good creative ideas to come through. Time to ground yourself. There it is. Go outside. Like I said before we get into the reading, go outside. Get outside and ground yourself. Don't give yourselves a headache over something. So do the mirror work. Do the mirror work. Right? Somebody wants to call you, but they haven't changed. So yeah, somebody may have been just kind of like cooped up in the house. I'm talking to you whoever Taurus is in your birth chart. Somebody could have been cooped up in the house, just like listening to bad advice, maybe. But more money is coming out, and so there's beauty out in nature. You could be getting some good sounding advice out in the air, just like some things coming to you in the air, do the mirror work. Somebody's a druid, like somebody could have been, giving you some nightmares. Here's solar plexus chakra cleanse. Get out, get some sun, and that sun is going to cleanse, you know, um, what you may have been listening to in your ear. The angel Raphael, the healer and protector of travelers, is with you, right? Somebody is not happy without you, right? It's you versus you. So somebody may have seen you as a um, um, they may think it see you versus them. But here's something across the water. Somebody's still telling lies about you. Whatever. You don't care. Or you may have thought that somebody was your competition. And that's not the case. So be grateful for everything. Wealth is within your reach. You may have been hearing some lies, like literally you could have thought somebody was your competition. I didn't even see you that way. It could have been, yeah, whatever. So people do all kinds of stuff just to keep people apart from each other, just to create a bunch of chaos and confusion. Nobody had time for that. Somebody's trying to mess up your money. That's what it is. You could have thought somebody was your competition, just trying to mess up your money, just trying to keep a bunch of chaos and confusion going on. Because somebody was probably like cooped up in the house like a Anyway, get out in the sun, okay? Let the sun cleanse you like a sun bathing. Now, obviously, you got put t-shirts, shorts, flip flops, or whatever you're wearing out in the sun, right? Okay, let's get to the to the meat and potatoes of it all here. But yeah, more money is coming soon for you. So let's get to the getting. But yeah, somebody is just a druid. I mean, like a kind of a malevolent, nocturnal spirit that's associated with nightmares. Like they do everything at night. They just like to, try to give people headaches. I hit tiptoeing in the night like a. We had just like to talk behind people's back, but you're grateful that something is behind. Something is behind you. Yeah, see like this. And they be out at night. Yeah. Tiptoeing at night. So put the past behind you. So in hindsight, somebody is seeing something that they didn't see before. It's somebody that you have in common with somebody else, possibly from your past, possibly from across the body of water. You and somebody could have somebody from your past in common. Um, a water sign. Um, Somebody could have a very low vibrating Pisces in common with somebody. Remember, so let me just say this. We're talking duality here, right? So I'm not talking about a high vibrating Pisces. You could have a high vibrating Pisces in your midst. We're not talking about them. We're talking about a low vibrating Pisces. Low vibrating Pisces that like to do sneaky stuff behind people's backs, right? That could be in the midst of something that is sneaky. They like to sneak around at night, like to try to do stuff. So if you watch my videos and you've been hearing me saying stuff like somebody could be from a geographical location or area, and people have been seeing people's license plates from where you may have moved from, and like let's say your ex could have dated somebody like that, and they're saying that they may have been their ex may be could be still stalking them from years ago, and they just somebody could be overwhelmed right now with some stuff, and they just it's still like I said, assassinating somebody's character behind their back. This person got a knife in their hand, so if somebody had may have been you know had somebody could have been somebody could have dealt with somebody who had a knife in the past, and something could have come to light. Somebody could have been overwhelmed because maybe somebody found out something from somebody's past and their violent past or something. And people are talking. See this bird right here? People are talking about somebody's violent past. And so source is saying to you, ground yourself. Somebody is not happy without you, right? Somebody's not happy without you. And so um, something about water, like traveling across a body of water, is making a connection. Remember, water is shaped and guided by the earth that holds and surrounds it. So something having to do possibly with a knife, and something is now closed out. So somebody that could mean somebody lost their job, somebody was talking about somebody's past, and somebody's trying to pull somebody else into something. Like somebody's trying to pull two people into something, somebody that you love. So let me give somebody a scenario of what I'm talking about. So let's say, for instance, you were married to Taurus or dated someone, and you have a child or kids with someone, and their ex used a knife or tried to do something to hurt somebody, right? And that's over with. That's in the past. Somebody trying to come back and pull somebody into a lower place. And in hindsight, you didn't see something. Like, you don't want to be the one person in hindsight, like, oh my God, why didn't I see this? Because that's why I talk about your moon sign so much, pouring into you, pouring into yourself. So you're grateful for everything, to listen, get yourself off the couch and get yourself outside, ground yourselves, listen to your kids when they're talking to you. Somebody is trying to come across as like this um, down to earth and relatable kind of person. Down to earth and relatable kind of person, right? Here we had the Queen of Swords here, right? So there's a Pisces and there's a Virgo involved in something, right? Right? That has been causing nightmares. That has been causing nightmares. And they blindsided someone that you know, somebody's child. They could be an adult child, right? So Taurus, you need to get off of the couch and you need to get outside somewhere. You need to get grounded. Solar plexus chakra cleanse. Wealth is within your reach. So a wealth of knowledge. These energies created something. So in hindsight, they created some kind of lie about something. It's like you may have created a child with somebody. They created some kind of a lie and something has come to light. You need to get outside, right? They're assuming Meek is weak, right? So Two of Wands. They did something behind someone's back when someone that you have in common went on travel. So when the two people went on a vacation, they went like possibly like some kind of international travel or something, not something that's local, because you see this globe here. They created something, some kind of a lie. And somebody's an incubus. So they're saying either you're an incubus or somebody that you love is an incubus. Somebody's moon sign could be Taurus. Somebody's sun sign could be Taurus. So you could be a sun Taurus. Somebody else could be, their moon sign could be a Taurus. So what I'm saying here is that you're grateful for everything. So if you've been like obsessively watching tarot because you have somebody in common, I hope you're listening to this message. Your sun or moon is Taurus. I hope you're hearing this message. Somebody has an ex who used a knife. They're very low vibrational energy, but they're working with a Virgo from somebody from your past. You all have somebody in common from the past, right? And somebody is overwhelmed. They're running with a pack of energies, overwhelmed, right? They created some kind of lie to create multiple streams of income, right? Right? So they like to bait people into stuff, right? But something is now closed out, right? And here we have this right here. So people are celebrating some kind of a homecoming, right? They're not going back to something. Here we have this right here. Two people are not going back to something, right? So you're grateful for everything. So you need to get out of the house. I can't say this any clearer than this. If you're watching this video, you and somebody need to get out of the house and pay attention. This is not for somebody to be, like paranoid at all, but you're protected by healers, travelers, and those kind of things, right? So that somebody is not being bullied. So yeah, because these two energies, for them, something is just transactional. It's just about money as far as they're concerned. So yeah. Yeah. So this is part of their family tradition. This is just how they operate. But you will and you won't be bullied. That's just not how you roll. That's not how you get down. You're not a bully and you're not to be bullied. So here's 4 of Pentacles here. I see you being very conservative with your time. Yeah. So this is looking at this right here. Yeah, this is how they're part of a family. It's not always blood relative family, but like I said before, these energies, if you have a loved one that works at night, you want to make sure that you are not only just praying for their safety and their strength and protection, but that they're not bullied or overwhelmed, because some energies are not happy without you. right? And so here we have the death rebirth card. You're just praying for, energies that they're not overwhelmed. Here we have the temperance card. You have a guardian angel that's watching over you. Yeah, you have a guardian angel that's watching over you. Yeah. Watching over your future, right? Yeah, that's in hermit mode. Yep. So that could be this video, it could be someone else's video, but yeah, that puts a lot of energy into enlightening energies. And those are light workers. It likes to enlighten people, right? It likes to enlighten people about these types of energies when they feel overwhelmed. When people feel overwhelmed, that uses tarot to enlighten, people, and including these energies too, who feel overwhelmed by things too, because we're also looking out for their families as well. Because again, it's them. We're also looking out for these energies too that feel overwhelmed, to help them too. Because there's really no respecter of person. It's them too that we're looking out for, like helping them to say, like, look, choose the light, become enlightened. So yeah, somebody has been, 8 hours, like somebody has mastered being able to lower people's abundance and their prosperity that they worked hard for just to increase theirs. But if they can put that number of hours into mastering that to lower, then source is balancing things out, can balance it out for them and being more conservative with their time in hermit mode. They don't have to be out there doing stuff at night to hurt people. Source can balance it out in hermit mode to help them to be a light, to learn how to be a light. So that's why light workers help people see things from a higher frequency. So you're grateful for everything, but source needs you to get outside during the day. Get outside during the day, right? Because something is making somebody feel worthless. Something is making someone feel worthless. Or it can make somebody feel even more worthless to do something that they really don't want to do. Because somebody believed a lie about someone who is already big. They already believed some kind of lie that somebody was being dragged into something, that somebody was traveling, doing something for money, which was a lie, and all into itself. It made somebody feel worthless already. That somebody had all these lovers and all that. I mean, just a lie. Anyway, here was the Knight of Cups. So it's saying, save yourself. Save yourself. The drama is 8, 7. And take the scales off your own eyes. Don't wait for them to fall off your eyes. That's what Source is saying. Learn how to listen to peaceful conversation. 7, 8, and unchain yourself by just listening. Like, make a decision and start listening, right? Here's the 3 of Pentacles here. Yeah, this is about being a leader, being a compassionate leader. This is what Source is trying to help somebody, like, come off of the low vibrational and recognize that they're low vibrational Taurus and high vibrational Taurus. This is about duality. All Taurians are not the same. High vibrational Taurus listen to good advice, no matter who it's coming from. You're not just all looped together with all Taurians. Low vibrating Taurus, everything for them is just a transaction. That means I'm just going to leave people out in the cold, and I got good information I can share with people, and I'm just going to lead them out in the cold. I'm just cold blooded because I'm only listening to people based on, how much you got the key to something that's going to make me money. That's all I'm listening to. That's low vibrational Taurus. It's just a transaction for them. High vibrational Taurus is going to enlighten people, about helping people. You're about making connections, collaborations, operating from a heart space, high vibrational, those kind of things. Doing stuff because you love humanity, right? Not overwhelming people with lies, right? So somebody is getting rid of these unhealthy connections these unhealthy ties that you could be connected to, unhealthy family ties, who like to position people outside of people's homes, have people watching people, creating lies, setting people up, then celebrating like nothing ever happened. So Source needs you to get outside, touch the grass, recognize there's um, some unhealthy dark energies, the duality of some dark energies who are being ungrateful for what Source has given them, and you're showing your gratitude to Source for the beauty around you. And this is Venus, right? Venus is everywhere. Art, music, aesthetics. I feel like somebody is in this space of I'm talking to you, Taurus, high vibrational. You're grateful for the grass, the air, the sun, the moon, the water. Like that's the I feel like somebody's gonna write a poem or something. Like somebody's gonna put a book of poetry together. Something about your creativity is getting ready to make you some money. Something about you getting ready to create something is about to make you money because um that's why we're starting out with water. But something is going to take you back to a time where people may have seen something as corny and people may have talked about you behind your back, but it was something that actually saved you. It's something around creativity, but it's going to get you out of the house. Something is going to get you out of the house. And people actually assassinated your character for it. But now, today, it's going to make you money. But it's like Source is saying it's going to accomplish multiple things at once because it's going to get you some downloads and answers of remembering some things. It's you and somebody else. You have a sun sign in Taurus, but somebody else who has a moon sign in Taurus. Y'all going to get to talking and remembering some things, and you're going to start listening to some things that they're telling you about some things. Something having to do with somebody with a knife. They're going to tell you some stuff about somebody you have in common. It's somebody's ex encounter somebody with a knife who did something to them. Somehow that ties into a group of people that caused them to lower someone's money significantly. They're going to tell you something because they've been bullied by, they want to talk to you. It's like somebody's child wants to talk to them about something happening, but you need to go outside with them. Like they want to tell you, if they haven't already told you something, they want to tell you something. And something has been a nightmare for them. And you need to listen. You need to listen, Tower. So you will get there. You can't force flowers to grow or plants to sprout. Be patient and respect that everything happens in its own way and time. Yeah. Just like the seed has been planted, but somebody, if you get into this, well, why didn't you say so? All of that. Remember, it takes time for people to get there. When people are overwhelmed, when people have been bullied, people have been overwhelmed with things, right? Simplify life. Life is meant to be simple and easy. Don't let superficial energies distract you from your true essence. Simplicity and purity will lift your spirit, will lift your spirit. The spirit of love. Don't search for true love, for it will find you if you just hold on to who you are. The world already loves your essence, so don't change it for anyone. Time to act. You don't have to know everything in advance. Take the first step and watch it all unfold. You can deal with whatever your path reveals. You are ready. You are ready. Participate. Don't confuse intention with entitlement. The entitlement to demand from the world leaves you with nothing. The world is rich, and so are you. So, yeah, in hindsight, Someone would have saved themselves by walking away from something. Somebody would have seen something. The source is saying to you, somebody is obsessed, literally obsessed with your ex. Somebody's obsessed with your ex. Somebody is obsessed with your ex. But you need to get outside, Taurus. There's a reason why you're an earth sign. You need to really learn how to connect with nature. Get outside, not just on vacation outside. Like, get outside your house. Get outside on a regular basis. Go walk through your neighborhood. Get to know your neighbors. Talk to people. Get out the house. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. All right. Bye.